If you've watched any of my videos on Chainsaw Man, then you know how much I'm fucking with the series. I haven't had a bad thing to say about it since I discovered it. It was love at first sight. But you know how love stories go. They always start out perfect. We call this the honeymoon stage. This lasts for a little bit, and then boom, you slowly start to encounter problems. Her farting while she sleeps, her getting mad at you for being on the game, or her sleeping with your fucking father. Fuck you, Keisha. My point is, everything comes with its problems. It's very rare that you love something and have no issues with it at all. For me, Chainsaw Man Part 1 was the honeymoon phase. It was perfect. People try to say the pacing was bad. Eat a dick. It was fast, but for good reason. People try to say Denji was a bad protagonist. Eat a dick. You just don't understand him. Again, this is just my opinion, but there was no issues with Chainsaw Man Part 1. Flawless victory for Fujimoto. Now, when Part 2 started, I didn't know what to think of it at first, but now that we're kind of deeper into it, I'm realizing that me and Chainsaw Man are no longer in that honeymoon stage. It's unfortunate, but I have to face it. I have problems with Part 2. Do I think it's bad? No, but I'm starting to have some issues. First one being that I think it's too slow. Part 1 covered a boatload of stuff in only 97 chapters, so it was fast. I guess the change from that fast pace to this slower pace is the reason this feels very slow to me. I also feel like Part 2 so far has been more build up than anything else, and I get it, we less than 30 chapters in. I could be tripping, but I just feel like I have so many questions that aren't even close to being answered yet. Like, who the hell is this nigga? What are your goals? And I get that that's the point of a setup, is to get you to have questions and then making the reveal something crazy, but I just feel like you have to have impactful shit happen in between to keep the reader interested along the journey. I also don't like how they put my boy Denji in the back seat for this part. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Asa, she's just no Denji. I like this character more, simply. Asa's a fucking wimp, and to be honest, she complains too much. Sorry, she's just completely different from Denji. I guess with them being polar opposites, that could play a huge part later down the line, you know, some type of parallel or something, but I don't know, man, I'm getting real impatient. But again, most of the good things with Part 2 will probably come later down the line, because like I said, so far it's been 95% setup. They're clearly setting up for something. Now, the only way this part will be just as good or better than Part 1 is if whatever happens from the setup is worth this slower approach. We also don't know how long this part is going to be, so this could all be justified. If anything, I just feel like it was a really quick change, and since I was so attached to how they did things in Part 1, I ain't really messing with the changes. But I have faith in you, Fujimoto. You hear that, my boy? Especially after the last 2 chapters he put out. Anyways, that's it for my video. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button and let me know how y'all feel about Part 2 of Chainsaw Man in the comments down below. And as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Buddha out.